Hello, English 101. This is our first video discussing an issue that is very important when it comes to writing in the college situation, and it is called the rhetorical situation. So the first question, what is rhetoric? Rhetoric is related to argument, to communication, and it is really presenting your view of the world to others. Components of the rhetorical situation are author, audience, context, purpose, topic, and genre. And we're going to discuss each one of those in this video. So the first is the author. You could also call this the speaker. As we look at the author, we're looking at their beliefs and values, their experience, their ethos, which we'll talk about later, why they are able to write what they are able to write, and their personal choices that they make as a writer. The audience is who the speaker or the author is writing for. It should be real. And hopefully you know what your audience values. You should make it interesting, original, make sense. Think about it, about the length. How long should it be based on the audience? And have some trust and integrity with related to who your audience is. The content and exigency. A situation that calls for change. The situation that calls for the rhetoric and argument. Why are you writing this now? What is leading you to write it at this moment that's causing you to do it today? The purpose, again, is there are many different kinds of purposes when it comes to writing, but you should think about what your purpose is. Is it to persuade, to inform, to analyze, look closely at, to entertain, to describe, or to ask for something? Why are you writing this piece for this audience? What's leading you to do so? What do you want from them? The topic, of course, is what you're communicating about. Easily just the subject of what you're trying to do. The genre is the type of writing it is. Is it going to be best described as a website, a news clip, a documentary, a magazine article, a newspaper article, or a book, whether it's a novel, fiction, or scientific, or a biography, or any others? There are 3 rhetorical strategies that we're going to talk about in this course. They are logos, pathos, and ethos. Ethos is the appeal to credibility. To look at ethos, you look at the position of the speaker or writer, their education, their knowledge and background, their experience, how one presents oneself, how they present the research of others. Is it responsible and accurate? Where was it published and who published it? That can tell you a lot about who this person is. And is it proofread? And is it a professional presentation? All of that is shared with a piece of writing or speaking because you are letting your reader, listener, know if they can trust you. Pathos is the appeal to emotion and values. So we can talk about whether it's health, family, patriotism, education, hunger, taste, money, all of those, and many, many more values. Or are you going to play with the emotions like anger, fear, sadness, joy, and etc.? Sometimes humor is part of the pathos. You want them to laugh. You want them to engage with whatever it is that's going on. Logos is the third of the rhetorical strategies, and this is appeal to logic or reason. This is, does the argument, does whatever they're writing make sense? Are they using a logical organization? This piece fits into this piece, which fits into this piece. And the facts and figures that are being used to help you understand what is going on.